Right, I think I got the redirect. Barely.
Nice.
I only had one viewer, so. But like I was saying, Tundra, Chinny said that he was inspired to purchase the game watching us play it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very fun game. It takes me back to when I was working for DOT. Working all that heavy equipment. So much fun.
It takes me back to right now.
Takes me back to the sandbox as a kid.
Well, my thing is that living in this area that got just absolutely hammered by Hurricane Helene, seeing all this stuff and what we're doing here, I'm sitting here going, yeah, I've been watching that happen right by my house. So much stuff got destroyed by Helene. Okay. Yeah, Bill, the NVIDIA codec exchanger crashed. While I was trying to lay some pipe.
It happens.
It had no desire to watch the industrial film covered in fur.
Hopefully that should be enough sand to cover that big old mud pit there.
Well, like I said, I figured we just go ahead and asphalt it too. And Tony's going, but my sand truck.
But, no, you need the sand truck to asphalt it, so. Any other spots? Looking for more spots that need. It's all asphalt all the way down south there.
Okay, awesome.
Damn near all asphalt. See if there's any other spots before I head back to my side of the map. Could be good. Alright, I'm gonna go fill in that landslide.
Okay.
I mean, if you need more sand.
With your infinite sand.
Yeah, this thing's awesome. There's so much freaking sand I can pour. Makes me wish I was able to drive one. Man.
Alright, so Korak, the cargo truck's ready.
Okay.
And all we had was the tandem axle dump trucks. We had one of these things. Ugh.
Hey, look at that.
Load that thing up with asphalt and
we're up to 13
fill in an
pipes.
entire highway.
Yeah, we're up to 13 pipes available here now.
Whoa. What's that doing?
Does that place also make the steel beams too, or?
It just says pipes. So it's a steel pipes facility.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on with this truck.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, it had a pipe under it.
It didn't like that load. I had it with 3 pipes, but I guess one of those pipes they didn't like.
It's not. It just pooped it out.
Oh, did you not strap it down?
It didn't want to strap.
No. If the pipe is slightly off the back or too far forward, sometimes it won't let you strap it.
Yeah, that top pipe was slightly off the back, so...
Yeah, if you had moved it towards the front a little bit, it would have allowed the strap to work. But it has to be within the box.
Yep,
the box
within the
goes
bed.
up.
Yep. Well, within the confines of the bed.
Yeah.
So, Jenny, how many years you put in the Air Force?
I put 8 years.
8 years? Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, and since I wasn't allowed to join the military, I'll say thank you for your service.
Thank you, sir.
And I wasn't allowed to join the military not because of any kind of physical ailments or mental ailments or anything like that. It was because my dad said no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my dad just
The
went.
only time,
My dad just went.
the
"Nope."
only time my dad was worried about me was when I deployed the first time to Iraq.
See, if I would have joined, I would have joined during the Gulf War.
Oh, okay, yeah, you still would have been over there.
Yeah, the first Gulf War.
Yeah,
Yeah, I gotta be specific with that these days.
yeah. So you said your brother was the mechanic for F-16s?
17s.
Oh, F-17s.
Yes, you gotta remember, 16s are Navy.
No, we have F-16s here at Lackland.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
no, he was
We have F-15s
F-17s,
and F-16s.
and I loved it when, you know, 'cause I want to be careful with what I'm saying here, but they have an event where they have an air show at his air base,
Yeah.
and when they do the air show, there's also the little demonstrations and whatnot by the military personnel. And so one year I go out there to see his show and everything, and he's in charge of explaining how the engine works. And so he's got an engine sitting on a table, and he points out the engine, and he goes, and this is what we call the ass end of the engine. That's our technical term. And then he looks at the kids going, this is where the fire comes out of.
Yeah.
But he became a crew chief for a while, and they had actually looked at putting his name on the side of the aircraft that he was working on, the one that he was in
nice.
charge of.
Yeah.
But then came the realization that, as nice as that is, if that aircraft happened to get shot down, then it would have his name on the side of it, and with enemy territory and everything, you know, they could go look up his family. And unfortunately, my family's last name, everybody in the States are all our family. And not just family, immediate family. I'm the very first child born on American soil in my family.
I'm third generation.
Okay. Yeah, my family's German. My Opa was, well, we won't talk about that, not on stream at least.
Yeah. My family's Italian.
Oh, The famous Roadster. Oh, you might not know about that.
What's that?
The Mussolini Roadster. It's a 1938 vehicle. It was his favorite car, and the car disappeared. And so it's one of those holy grails of antique vehicles.
Yeah.
Not just because it's 1938, but because you got Mussolini attached to it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, that's all the pipes over here, Korak.
Okay.
So now we can look at whatever our next project's going to be. And since you flattened out that sand out there, I'd like to pave that.
Okay.
So I guess if you two want to pave that, I'll take the scout and scout out the route to the power plant and see what they're wanting us to do there. Because apparently we're like 70% completed with this map.
Not bad.
And yes, Jenny, we're doing all the side quests. We want all the money and all the stuff.
Completionist.
Oh, okay.
I want the money so I can buy better vehicles.
Yeah. Yeah, they get expensive.
You got any kids, Jenny?
My son's with me, but my niece was asking me a question about something about a tarp for a fool or something.
Okay. Are they younger, like school age, or are they out of school?
Yeah, they're about 8.
Oh, same age as my middle child.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Well, I have older daughters.
Oh.
My oldest is going to be 20, and then my twin girls, they just graduated high school.
They sound awful. It's like, I've got older daughters. If anybody wants them, come get them.
No. They need to concentrate on school.
Yeah, I've got a upcoming 8th grader, a upcoming 4th grader, and an upcoming 1st grader.
It's all over the map there.
Oh yeah. All right. That's his vehicle. Where did I park my scout? Oh, that's not what I was looking to pave, correct? But that works.
You don't want to pay this section up here, right?
Yeah, that'll work.
So I just deployed it while I was driving up there.
Yeah, I had planned on, to do the sand to get it to actually work, it has to be fresh sand. That entire section you just deployed on won't let you put road down.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it has to be the sand the player puts down.
The section I was really talking about was the section that Jenny's been flattening.
Yeah, it should be ready to pave.
I have no idea where that's at.
I'm putting a marker on it right now. I'll give you a red marker for it. There you go.
Okay.
I got some steel over here that could probably be picked up and recycled.
Well, pick it up.
All he's got is a grater blade. He don't have a bucket.
I know. I was just giving a hard time.
I mean, he could push it all the way there. Take a while.
I could probably. Do you have a? The one with the crane on it.
I have a crane.
Oh no, we don't have the load vehicle that has the crane on it yet.
Yeah, the cargo. Oh, you don't have it? I have it if you want me to take it out.
Sure.
Yeah, that'll be useful too, because you'll be able to pick up stuff as you go.
Yeah.
Yep, it's a load truck just with a crane on it, so you could pick up stuff.
Well, you know what?
Having to have the big crane.
I have the MTK Proseca, the one used for picking up logs. Maybe I could use those for the big pipes.
Possibly. Only one way to find out.
Yep.
Do you have the Wayfarer yet, or no? It's a tractor trailer. It's got a long trailer on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
The one that to transport vehicles.
No, not that one.
Then no.
Are you talking about the recovery truck?
No.
This one's for transporting. Transporting scrap and stuff.
No.
It's got a long bed on it.
Still kind of new to this game. This is only the second set of missions.
Oh yeah, this thing is gonna have to get sanded and paved.
What's that?
This route over to the
So you want to put a marker on it?
give me a second. Is there a particular spot here they want me to go to?
Oh, nice.
If we can get the gas power plant running again, we can get juice to the whole region. Plot a route from Embala to the plant, and our maintenance crew will do the...
Orange juice?
Alright, well, I mean, the road wasn't horrible, so... I got a feeling the route's gonna fail at some point, but it is still drivable. So...
As long as it fails after you get paid.
Alright, well, let's... Track, route... Ooh, and this is worth lots of money, too.
Oh, nice. I'm poor over here.
Right. Where they want me to come from. That's steel pipes, transit, harbor. Here it is. Oh, you want me to come from there? Okay. Oh, heck. You're going to make it that easy on me. And there's still some fog of war on this map. My guess, though, is that we will probably get close to completing this map. Now, let's delete that last point. I want y'all to come through here. Well, because it's already got a concrete bridge going through the middle of the power plant. Alright, see what happens. Because it's actually bypassing the spot that I thought was going to be a problem, so... Oh, this is going to take a while. Per truck. Yeah, I mean, this thing's worth 4,800. Which for me is a lot of money. I might even go shopping again before the end of the stream. Double check, make sure the stream's still running. Because I'm being told 0 viewers. Okay, excellent connection. But 0 viewers is correct. So.
What's the Korak effect?
Actually, it's weird because my streams recently they start off with really low viewership, and then come like 8:30, 9 o'clock, I glance over, and so I'm spending the first half of the stream just kind of going, oh, well, this kind of sucks. I got nobody watching. I got no viewers or anything, and then I glance over and it's like 37 viewers. Going, where the hell did they come from? I mean, I'm not complaining, but.
Looks like
I think sometimes YouTube is slow to send out those.
Sprung a leak. Or
What is it?
The crew have narrowed it down to the
Updates or whatever?
The notifications.
By the storm. How about you take a drive and check it out?
Alright, where do they want me to go? Gas, power. Okay, objectives. Let's just track.
The piping system from the gas power plant to the power station.
Yep.
Yeah, you just have to use your scout and follow the those pipes along, and we'll have to replace 2 sections of pipe. So you got plenty of pipe too. You got 14 pieces.
Get out of my way. Come through here. Alright, yeah, no heavy vehicles coming through that area. Oh. Alright, yeah, this road is... Yeesh.
Is it bad?
Oh, yeah. Very. I mean... Yeah, this is going to take some work to fix. Man, I'm just hoping I'm not going to get my scout vehicle stuck. It's that bad. Yeah, this could go with some better... Yeah, somebody did horrible landscaping when it came to these roads.
Stop their priority.
Yep, I think the roads were carved out and said, here's your road. Good luck.
Oh. I passed the location. Oh, I see where it wanted me to go. Oh, yeah. Don't make anything obvious or anything for me.
Okay.
Like a plan.
This section of the pipe network is damaged during the storm, needs to be replaced. Follow the pipes and find all the broken segments.
Yep. So the broken segments will flash red on the map if you follow the pipeline.
Yeah, I'd actually found a few before we started doing
it's like
this.
they'll be there the whole time. So. Yeah, they will flash red.
Oh, they want me to head down there. Oh yeah, this is definitely gonna take some road. This is gonna take some road construction where we're gonna just do the roads. We don't need roads where we're going.
Build my own damn road.
I'm hoping that after discovering all the pipes, it'll unlock a vehicle for us.
That'd be nice.
So I'm gonna continue trying to explore the.
Well, I think you're going to unlock this one that I have.
I hope so. That'd be nice and easy.
Oh, son of a.
Biscuit?
Yep. All right, I'm gonna need some help. I am thoroughly stuck.
You don't got no winch points around you?
Not that I can find. Well, I mean, I can try that one. That's gonna pull me in a weird direction, but
I mean, if it's movement.
yeah.
Because none of the trucks have winch points or anything, so.
Nope, that's.
My scout vehicle's at the steel plant if somebody wants, steel pipes if somebody wants to hop in it.
Be the only way to do it.
Nope, I just made it worse. Got nothing to aim at. Well, I might.
Yeah, just hop over it and grab it, run up and free yourself.
No, I'm free.
Woohoo!
Took some interesting finagling, but yeah, we made it happen. Yeah, Chinny, my brother was based at Fort Sumter.
Really? That's no, that's not in Carolina, is it?
Where?
So that's an army base, right?
No, well, there is an army base in Sumter, but there's the Air Force base as well.
Oh.
And honestly, the army base is actually Jackson. Yeah,
Fort Jackson.
Fort Jackson is your army base, and then Sumter is the Air Force base.
Oh, okay.
They're about a 2-hour drive from each other. I've scouted all the places where pipe segments are damaged. It's now utilized.
That storm really did a number on the gas power plant. Let's find the breaches and patch them with the new pipe segments. Yep. You get to be a plumber now, too.
Aw. I didn't get a...
She's so enthusiastic.
I didn't get a new vehicle. Wait a second.
Oh, well.
Can I...
At least we got somebody that's got a craned version.
I think I can come through this way. So cover a bit of map here. Yeah. We can come through right here. Okay, that makes it easier. Oh, nice. That looks very nice, guys. Thank you.
Not a problem.
Well, and the only reason for it is because I made the assumption that it was going to want to run some stuff through there. You know? Alright, so we got that pipe segment there. That's one.
You can pay whatever you want. I bill you by the hour.
Two. Oh, Staff Sergeant's already over here. Cool. Let's go see what he's doing. I want to see this vehicle he's got. It sounds like it carries supplies and has a crane.
And has a crane, yep.
Yeah, it's only a little crane, but it'll pick up stuff.
Hey.
Yeah, I think there's different ones that like bigger ones with better cranes and stuff. So this one's the first one you get, I guess.
That might be small, but it works.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, you don't load a pickup truck into the back of your thing. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's very handy for those pipes because you have to remove the old section and then bring in a new section
Yep,
and put the
and
new
then you
section
just
in.
release it because it's green.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it makes it very handy because you don't have to have a crane with you the entire time.
That is a very handy vehicle. Yeah, I'm over here in the supervisor vehicle.
Making sure I get the job done.
Yep.
Hey, you dropped that.
Yeah.
You missed a spot.
Better pick it up before OSHA sees.
Yep.
You need to strap down that load.
Sorry.
Hey, we've all done that.
I almost picked you up.
I saw that. You're trying to become a pickup artist.
Yeah. Okay, and the other one's over there.
Yep.
So our boss goes, I'm too lazy to drive. Just pick me up, put me in the back, transport me. Yeah, that's one of the things
I wasn't
learned,
driving, officer.
That was one thing that I learned working for DOT, though, was how to properly strap equipment, get secure loads and all that, according to all the compliances and all that stuff.
See, I'm not sure you want to come. Okay, there you go. So I'm not sure you want to come down this thing backwards.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, it makes me kind of think of the of one of the skits from Beetle the Dirt League. Yeah, the minimalist player does the bare minimum to succeed the quest. You know? Hey, Casper. But it's like it was one of those, you know, like World of Warcraft type quests, one of those fantasy game quests. But it was go rescue the children from the bandits, and it was the rescue at least 4 children.
No, I want to rescue them all.
And the guy came back with 4 children, and he's like, "What about the rest of them? What?"
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's a new toy.
Yeah, that's the cable layer.
Enormous pulling power.
Now, all we need to do is reconnect the town to the power grid. And while you're at it, here's a couple of things you can do to make life easier. This isn't essential, but if you want smooth sailing for the steel pipes to Umbala, a new road will help. If you can build the road, then you can send the convoy from the steel mill to Umbala. And another thing, the pipes south of the pumping station are damaged. If you can find the breach, patch it up. Then your sailing will be even smoother.
All right, side quests. Objectives. Let's cyclists. Build a road and send a convoy from... Got it. I want to see where you want me to send this.
Oh, looks like it just said build a road where we got one.
Ha! The road's already been built.
Yeah, I was going to say when she talked about it. It's already done. Preemptive road building.
And drive across it and get it to flip over.
I don't... Can I skip that? I guess not.
I'm driving over and it's turning green, so. One little section here at the end. We need one dump load of sand.
Okay. Dondra.
Hey, your dump truck's closer.
You got
If he only needs one.
you got
one or two. There's one section of road that needs it. How's that?
Yep, just the one.
Oh, one section of road, not one load. Okay.
All right. So let's see. Where's my dump truck at?
Or steel pipes.
It's like, do you need a lot of sand or just a single load? Okay. I've damn near got this filled in. This thing helped out a lot.
How you doing, Casper? Oh, I'm just dumping sand everywhere. That tipper wants to stay permanently open for some reason.
Huh.
Sadly they don't have you lock the gate.
Yeah,
so it doesn't tip out.
So it's just dumping crap everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I might still have sand by the time I get to you.
Yeah, you like the noob dump truck driver. You forget to lock the latches when you get your load. You're dumping it all over the road as you drive. See people do it with asphalt, and it's just like,
Man, somebody's gonna have to come over here with a bulldozer and flatten this out. Jenny, you wanna?
Got a bulldozer over there.
Jenny, you wanna grab the bulldozer and flatten this out?
Yeah, where's it at?
Take a look at the map. You'll see where we're at.
Oh, okay. Right there.
Last road you're working on.
Okay.
We're just one little section short.
Okay.
I'm trying to get lined up. So I'm not about to set the AI to do this. Not what we've already got it built.
yeah, the AI will mess it up if you do that.
Ooh, that didn't open. Need a little more.
Need a little more?
Yeah.
Okay.
About right there.
Hey, Solar. How are you doing? That's so weird. Streamlabs is telling me 0 viewers. YouTube's only got 3. Okay. Yeah, like I was saying on Floristics stream, Solar, if you do decide to pick up Dune, but like you said, PAX Day is about to do the whole wipe thing, but if you do decide to play Dune, I've got that dedicated server open for anybody to use.
Are you ready, sir?
Yep, ready.
You actually put asphalt down on it? Oh, I see. You two are working in tandem. Okay, never mind.
Yep.
Forget what I'm saying.
We usually do.
Yeah, now you're truly the supervisor. You're just sitting there watching.
Yeah.
Make sure job gets done.
Hey, no over supervising here.
We got lunch yet, boss?
Oh, this is I don't know if you ever played Satisfactory, but this is a fix-it union, so you get a mandatory 15-second break every 24 hours.
Okay.
Yep.
Sounds about right.
I think I'm stuck on a rock or something.
Yeah, I thought it was funny when people found out that where I live, unions are not accepted down here. Hey, they exist. And they recently did some math, and it's like 28% of companies in our region actually have unions. And that's because they're part of more of an infrastructure thing that's more of a national type union.
Hey, that just screwed up our road.
Yep, it did.
Those assholes. Goddamn non-union shits. Sorry. I'm union.
What messed up the road?
When it completed it tore up the sides.
Oh yeah.
Cool, Casper. If you want, I'll send you the details to my dedicated server if you'd like to use it.
Sorry about that, Sarge.
Right, you good.
Yeah, I'd be more than happy to show the details because I'd rather the server be used. It'll be a little while before I can pick up the game.
It's pricey.
The thing is, I'm in the middle of buying air conditioners for the house, so
Yeah. Absolutely.
they kind of hold a priority over buying a video game.
Yeah.
What?
Considering you're sitting next to a heater, you probably want some air conditioning with that.
Well, and unfortunately, the first window unit I put in, I noticed last night it kept cutting off. I was like, why does this thing keep cutting off? And I realized
Yep.
my monitors, because this window unit is sitting right behind my desk where all my monitors and everything are. My monitors were capturing the air coming out of the AC unit. So the air between the monitor and the AC unit was at the temperature I was asking for, even though the rest of the house was 10 degrees warmer than what I was asking for.
I was like, yeah, usually the window ACs have energy saving mode, so it'll only cool to where the temperature that you want it at, and then it'll let it go up about 2 or 3 degrees, and then it'll start cooling again.
And I'm okay with that.
Yeah, it saves a lot on the energy. That's
But-
not just sitting there running and running and running and running.
But it was a 10-degree difference, But then I figured out, like I said, my big monitor sits right in front of that AC unit, And so the air that's between the monitor and the AC, it was at the temperature I was asking for. So his thermostat
Yep.
went,
Yep.
we have achieved temperature. And I went, the hell you have?
Yeah, if you actually take off the little screen there in front there where it pulls the air in, there's a little wire, and that's this thermostat checker. It checks the air coming in. And that's how it regulates.
So
it's behind that little screen that you got to clean every now and again.
So yeah, I mean, Casper, I don't know if you're playing on Nico's server or if you're planning on playing. I don't know what you're planning on doing, but if you want to play on mine, you are more than welcome to, buddy. Just let me know. All right, plot route.
There's actually a time where I wanted Eco for a little bit.
No, Nico is a streamer.
Oh, I thought you said Eco.
All right, so we're coming from here. Oh, this is a. That's the wrong route. This route. Is that the right route? No, that one's running. Steel pipes to the mountain base. That's... Okay, that's what I was looking for. So from the pipes to the mountain base. This I can just kind of do a straight shot to there, and then to there. That goes there. So I found that there's certain spots where I want to put extra points, but there's others that I'm not so concerned about.
It's like, well, you only got 200 points to play with, so it's like you gotta use them sparingly for the difficult areas.
Points for... I don't think I've ran into that.
Plotting a route for the convoys.
Oh, yeah, gotcha.
They only give you 200 to work with, so if you've got a long route, you got to use them sparingly.
Yeah, this isn't a long route, but there were spots that didn't have any difficulty, so I could stretch out the points. It's when you have lots of turns and everything that you want to put in lots of points.
The AI is very simple. It goes from point to point, and it'll go straight there as much as it can. So you kind of have to do your points for your corners really neatly.
All right, dispatch. See how it goes.
Yeah, they took a book out of Satisfactory page there. The simple AI.
Yeah, so like I said, Casper, just send me a DM, and I'll let you know, and I'll give you the deets and everything. Oh, it's bringing a big truck. That is a big old semi with a full-size trailer.
Yeah, that's the one I was telling you about. That's the one that I have.
Well, it's not an open trailer; it's a closed trailer.
Oh, okay. Well, this one's an open. Yeah, it's an open trailer.
Yeah, it'd be hard to put stuff in the closed trailer with a crane.
New forklift for sure.
See how the route goes. Oh, we're almost up to 40,000, which means I can get another vehicle.
Nice. Which one are you looking at getting?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to peruse the options since I got the new cable runner. And you know, the first cable runner you get's all rusty and crap. So
It works though. I imagine that cable runner, that cable layer is pretty expensive though.
I will find out in a minute. I'm currently watching the route to see if they run into any issues. They shouldn't.
So you said if I take out a vehicle, it wastes a gas tank, wastes gas?
No.
No. If you use the vehicle you're in, that's the recovery vehicle. So you can take that anywhere on the map and use that to recover vehicles. And so it'll make the vehicles appear where it's at.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And that's what costs gas.
Okay.
They had to balance it somehow since this is a mobile recovery point. But luckily, recovering to any of the garages is safe.
I think
and
we
free.
are absolutely good on that route.
Yeah, nice. We got 2 gas as well.
Yep. And then looks like we still got another 300 XP to get out of it. Oh, looks like another 2 gas. Oh. All right, so this is one to let it just keep running, because
Yeah, until it says all rewards.
this
claimed.
one never ends. 2 gas, 300 XP.
Yeah, it'll run a few routes, and then eventually it'll stop giving you stuff.
Well, I've seen that where all awards received. Like the one I've got going to Umballa and the power plant. We still got some money that we're waiting on out of that one. Okay, this one, transit point to Umballa. We can cancel this route. Alright, that one's got all rewards. All rewards. This one, looks like it runs just non-stop. This one looks different from the other routes that I've got on my screen. Now still
Which
got
one are you
another
looking at?
50 to go. That's the Umballa to the power plant. The steel pipes facility to the mountain base. Looks like it runs non-stop.
For the moment, yeah.
Alright, well, this next vehicle
Oh,
is dropping off.
You can plot a route going back the other way too, or from Anabala to Steel Pipes. That's got 2,000.
Okay, yeah, no rewards remaining. And ball to the gas power plant, still good. Rewards. That's done. Okay. Now, that's infrastructure. Oh, okay. So this one we want to do. Side missions. Repair the pumping station. Track that. Okay. Alright. Oh, we have 1 pipe to replace. It's over by the pumping station. Where is that at? Way over there.
Yeah, it's back towards the beginning.
Okay, yeah, there's that one pipe there. So, do we still have access to that garage? We don't.
No,
That was
we
a
have
garage
to
there.
we have to go from the harbor.
Ah, that's bullshit. Because that's got some really crappy roads heading over there.
Hello.
Alright, well then, let me mark. Oh yeah, I see you filled in that. You did fill in that pit. Holy crap, Tundra.
Yep. I need a bulldozer over there now.
Alright.
This thing has been put into work.
Alright, I made a yellow flag and a yellow star. Both of those spots need a ton of sand.
Yellow. Where are you talking here?
Do a little yellow emergency sign as well. And then we can come out and flatten that stuff.
Oh, over here. Okay. So the yellow, yeah, yellow flag. Okay.
Yeah, because we're needing to get to that pumping station. And I've already seen how a couple of these vehicles drive through this stuff. And they're not going to make it through that mud.
This is a big old water hole there. Yeah, I'll start heading over then, since I've got all the stuff filled in where I need to. That just needs flattened out, but...
Okay. And then the flattening, I'll put a marker here as well. I really am turning into a supervisor. Holy shit.
Yeah. It works.
Purple star has where the flattening needs to happen. So if someone wants to grab a bulldozer and grab that. And then I want to check the garage. Because I got money. I want to go shopping.
Money, money, money.
Oh, I can buy the cargo crane truck.
Nice. That's a very useful one.
It is, but I want to check to see what my other options are. The mobile crane, okay. Scout from DLC. Cable layers, 29,000. Actually, that's not bad. Equipment transporter, another scout. Alright, I've already got a dump truck. I don't need another one.
Right.
I think I will go ahead and buy that cargo crane truck. So I
How
think
much is it?
27,000.
Ooh, I can get one too. I just might do that when I get a chance.
It just seems to be a easier way of doing things.
Yep.
Oh, I could get the scout vehicle that's a rescue vehicle. There's some really cool looking vehicles.
Am I gonna fit across this bridge? It's gonna be a little tight. Oh.
And then he discovers that the wood's all rotten and he just falls in the river. Hey,
Yeah,
Crupter.
I've got about 4 inches between the tracks and the side rails there. Not a whole lot of space.
Oh, I appreciate you, Crupter. What kind
I was coming all the way. I was coming all the way to the pumping station, and I forgot to bring a pipe.
Oh no.
Oh.
Say before So I can ask the question. What kind of tech guides are you writing, Corruptor?
Come on.
And do you really enjoy doing technical writing? Because, man, for me, technical writing is... I know it's part of the job. I know it's part of my life. But, man, it is probably one of my least favorite things to do. It is not the least favorite thing. I will say this: I'd be much more keen on writing technical documents rather than dealing with HR stuff. Squirrel, what's going on, brother? Oh God. Facts. All right. Yeah, I hear you, Corruptor. He says, "Let me write out this story." I was like, "Oh boy." All right. Yeah, dude. Good. Go for it. I'm sure it's going to be a little challenging. You got your limit on the YouTube chat, but hey, go for it. How you doing tonight, Squirrel?
Some of that stuff he was
So you
making.
said dozer to the purple star, right?
Yeah,
Dragon.
I'm sorry. Crafter, I'm not really sure you need to say anything else.
But yeah, bulldozers of the purple star. Yeah.
All right, thanks, Thunder.
He said.
I'm on my way.
He said, "It starts with we got this new guy."
Yep, that's all you need to say. FNG, man, FNG.
Yeah, we got this E1 that thought he knew something.
I would say what FNG stands for, but I don't want to get you in trouble.
Yep.
Friggin'?
Doesn't know how to read an instruction manual.
Friggin' college kid.
Hey.
I can say that because I was.
I blame it on Chinny. If he'd written better manuals, we wouldn't have that problem. Now watch, I find out afterwards that was actually part of his MO later on in his, military career.
Mm.
And that was my brother's biggest complaint, is that he's like, man, the stuff I have to write down to explain how things work, it's page 1. This is a screwdriver.
Sometimes you need to do that.
Yeah, to write a SOP for the new guys.
Right? Well, that's what Corruptor's talking about, so.
Yeah, you tell them what the tools are, and then you say, page 2, these are the tools you're going to need. Now that you know what the tools are, let's see how to use them.
Heck, I wrote stuff like that at work just for me.
I'm kind of
They had
sad.
me do something, and then 6 months later, they're like, "Can you do this?" I don't remember. Let me look it up.
Hey, if it works.
I do have to say this. I'm a little sad because I'm looking at the number of vehicles we got, the number of people we got, and I'm kind of sad that it doesn't let you run with a quote-unquote full road crew, because you are your entire crew. But if they could at least let us have 6 people, dude, putting down roads would be nothing. One guy dumps sand, the next guy flattens it, the next guy puts down the asphalt, the next guy steamrolls it. Done.
Yeah, but then you get through the game and you'd be going, well, we're waiting, and then the pressure would be on them to come out with new content. This way they have time to come out with new content.
And what's really sad is I just ran through the steps in my head and went, oh, we can do that with 4 people.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll be coming out with a bunch of DLC. I mean, SnowRunner. You look at SnowRunner's DLC. Holy freaking crap!
But Tundra's
You want to spend $500? Go ahead.
but Tundra is Tundra is the sandbox now. Oh, power's
At the
restored.
moment, yeah.
Oh, what just happened? Somebody restored power. I didn't even use
That
the
was
vehicle.
me.
This is great, but I'm trying to drive somewhere.
Uh-oh. Came home. Oh, no, we're done. Okay. Good.
Okay.
Achievement get.
Yeah. Wasn't
Oh,
plan on
gosh.
doing that just yet,
Look
but
at you go. You just brought a whole region back from the brink. I'll pass on the good news.
Hey, power's restored. That means the beer taps are flowing.
Well done.
map's complete,
Nice.
which means we missed out
So I
on
got-
the. Well, we were trying to do the side quest, Chinny.
Oh, I'm sorry, but really?
We can still do them. Just continue. Don't go back to the hub.
Yeah, we were focusing on the side quest so we can get all the rewards.
So
Yeah, you
sorry.
still can. So we still can do that. It's not lost.
Yeah. The only thing I'll ask you when we're doing this, try not to do the main quest without me.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
for sure.
Made a wrong turn.
All right. So that needs sand. That needs sand. I marked out where things needed to go. That needed flattening. I gave the purple marker to somebody with a bulldozer.
Yeah, I'm on my way. I just made a wrong turn.
All right. So if you're doing the pipe, Jenny, since you've got the vehicle,
Yes.
I will give you a green marker.
Okay.
That's where the last pipe segment needs to go. It's on the west side of the map. Yeah, I'm sorry, Chad. I'm kind of doing the supervisor thing. Going, all right.
The rest of us are not rolling our eyes.
Here's the things that that need to be done. All right.
Holy
so,
shit. That's a lot of sand.
Yep. Need it filled in so we can use that road if we.
I really don't know. Flip off the
Wow.
side.
Wow, Crofter. Holy cow.
Brrr.
That's yeah, you know, I've been encountering some of the same stuff recently. And I encountered something recently that I didn't even know was a thing. I'm glad that I know that's a thing now. But so, you know, AI is a thing. And people complain about AI with music and art. I am now going to complain about AI in the workplace. Now, don't get me wrong. I have used AI to help me recraft an email so that it's not full of a whole bunch of cuss words. But that's on a rare occasion type of thing. What I found out is that there are AIs there that help you with your interviews. And you have it on the screen with your face-to-face interview, and it's listening to the questions that the interviewer's asking, and it gives you the answers on the screen.
So that way you can hire dumb people.
Yeah.
Like that's cheating. That's definitely cheating.
Right,
Chris
Crufter?
Warren saw
So-
a video about this.
So I've learned, I've had to improve my interviewing skills, to where now I watch the eyes and see if they're darting off to the left or right hand side of their screen every time I ask a question. You know, so I have to be very close attention to facial expressions and all that kind of stuff. But the thing is that AI also gives textbook answers.
Yep.
And so I ask complicated questions.
How much foam do you have on the top of your beer?
No,
Oh,
I agree, Crofter.
What's even more funny is you know how people have been messing up with the AI, where it'll give, if you need more help, type help or whatever at the end of the UI thing, and that's where they say that during the, if you need some help. It's like, wait a minute.
I mean, hell, I've been using AI to do hyped stream descriptions for my streams.
Hey, Tundra, might need a little more sand here. Believe it or not.
Hold on, where you at?
The purple spot.
Okay. I'll make my way over there.
I got one little oopsie I did, and then right at the end of his sand thing, it's a big hump to get up on top.
Well, I mean, I'm just right over here, and I've got a dump truck full of sand, so
Might take his dump truck.
that way Tundra can keep on with what he was working on.
He's working on that spot I was working on.
Oh, he's working the spot you were already working on. Oh no, he's working on the ditch.
Yeah, coming out on the north side, it's kind of rough.
Figured it might be because it's deep. That landslide's pretty deep.
Find where you're at.
I'm at the purple star.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where I am in comparison to where you're at.
Or if I can knock some of that down. Let's see,
It's
marching
risky, though.
manual.
Oh, all the way over there. Oh, yeah, Tundra's going to get there long before I will.
Yeah, I'm getting closer.
And I got a harbor base where I can move vehicles.
I just know that manual mode's brutal.
Yeah, I'm trying to be very careful with it.
So you mess it up when you try to flatten the sand over it, it messes with the sand flattening mode as well.
So, I mean, yeah, AI, I appreciate it. I mean, even for the music I made for a couple of streams, for some intros and stuff, it came out really awesome. The fact that AI can be used for interviews, it causes me to have to do more work, which is frustrating.
Yep.
So that bridge,
Almost to you.
so that bridge that I laid out, you said will work fine? You sure about that?
What bridge?
The bridge for the valley right after the one that y'all filled in.
I haven't even been there yet.
Oh, okay.
I've still been trying to fill this. It's like I need to fill this in to get over to it.
Well, don't worry about that one. We're not going to get any points or anything for it. So I'd rather take care of the side quests we have on this, and then move to the next map so we can continue getting XP and money for better vehicles.
Oh, that's nice, Tundra. That's cool looking.
Oh, did you finally get to see his tank?
Yeah.
His sand tank?
Yeah, just back this way, I got a little divot.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them on that route. So.
No, that's one I created.
Yep.
Alright, so Chinny, I'm guessing you're going to go take care of that
Yeah,
pipe segment? Okay. Because honestly, we take care of that pipe segment and that's it. We're done with the map. And then we move on to the next map. Now, what I'm hoping, because I believe the
There's
next
still
map,
routes.
I believe the next map is still this map. There's still routes.
Like there's still routes that have rewards available to get.
Well, no, he's just got to replace pipes. So as soon as that pipe gets put in for the pumping station, that's going to give us the money and the whatnot.
Right. There's a few of these we haven't even plotted for. Like the plot route from Anabola to the steel pipe still got 2,350 XP.
Not for me.
No. Really?
Everything from me shows all rewards received. Maybe it finished while you weren't logged in with me. Is it a separate tracking?
Whoa. Damn it.
Sounds like somebody just went off the edge.
Yeah, he went over.
Let's see.
Yeah. Korak was living on the edge.
Okay, well, I'm going to dispatch these because you had that one already plotted. So.
Yeah, saying all these should already be plotted. So
that one.
Oh, come on. Let me push with my blade.
Oh, depending on which ones you still have, there were a couple that were.
Yeah, I think these were the ones that I wasn't here.
There's a couple that actually started failing, but I mean, I'd already gotten all the rewards out of them, so I was like, whatever.
Yeah, it's like there's a few for me. It's probably when I lost power.
Okay.
I wasn't here for it. So I was like, I dispatched the vehicles.
Because Jenny's about to replace that pipe section. Looks like he's got his route plotted out. Oh yeah, he's making his way straight to the pipe.
Yep.
He's good to go.
Lay the pipe.
I love the fact that on the map I can zoom in. I can even see your tires flattening and whatnot going over some of these things.
Or you can push me over, Tundra, when you get back over here.
They did such an amazing job with this.
That pumping station isn't looking too great. It's not on our list of required fixes, but it could still use some of your magic.
Yeah, they did a pretty good job. And it does need a little bit more polish, but it is pretty damn good.
My question is that with the next map, with the next quest line we're going to have, I believe it's still on this map. Big failed vehicle. Wait, which route failed? This one. Where did it fail at? Okay. Looks like my bulldozer was in the way. Alright, try activating that route again, Tundra. Looks like my bulldozer prevented them from making it through.
Sure did.
Nice.
Very nice.
Alright. Everything's completed on the map.
Good work. If the locals don't appreciate it yet, they soon will.
So, chat, we're going to have to wait for the convoys to finish their routes for Tundra so he can get the rewards out of them. But other than that, we finished this map. So definitely looking forward to moving to the next one. Got 25,000. Let's take a look at our shopping list. So we're at level 4 now. need level 5 to get the better bulldozer.
I think Tundra's blocking one of the trucks.
This Aramatsu boathead, that's the DLC that that Tundra's driving.
In the dump truck, right? I think he's he's
okay. That's a good question. That's a good question, Corruptor.
I agree to dispatch that one.
Personally, for a tech guide, I'd prefer to have a way to be able to download it. So I wouldn't be so keen on a wiki, because wikis you can't download. That way I can read a technical document even when I'm offline. So yeah, I would want to have it available to me even if I'm in an area that I've got no Wi-Fi or internet connection. That way if I need to reference something, I can. And that's my personal feeling on it, Corruptor. But but I'm also thinking of it as in the field. And if I want to have access to knowledge, I want to have it accessible all the time. Now, granted, if I'm too damn stupid to actually download it, then that's on me. But if it's something that's downloadable, then that's how I would prefer to have my technical document. I could get a better mobile crane. I think I want to save my money until we get to the next. Until we get to the next thing.
If you can't push me over, I drove my scout vehicle over to the next garage.
And we skipped the cargo.
Almost. There we go. Oh yeah.
Got the dump truck.
Good job. Now if I can get out from under you.
Like I'm a little high-centered.
Yeah.
Personally, I'd rather this cargo truck.
Yay!
Woohoo!
That was kind of ridiculous. The track power just shoved you over.
That's funny.
Okay, we're gonna save our funds right now. How many more passes for the routes for you, Tundra?
Okay. One. That one's been canceled. Done. One's still in operation. I got one more pass on that one.
Okay.
One. You know what I think it was? Because when I lost power, it reset all my progress on in the multiplayer side of this. So.
Okay.
Yeah, because I had to plot a route that one we did at the very beginning.
Oh wow. Okay.
So yeah, that one only had a couple of passes for it, so we were good.
But yeah, that would be my direction, Corruptor. And the other thing I like with my technical documents, I don't want any of the friendly fluff in my technical document. I want it to go, this is how you do this. That makes sense, Corruptor. Absolutely. Doing a Google Doc or doing it with a SharePoint file. which is basically the same thing. It's just Microsoft versus Google.
Okay.
I'm aware of that, Corruptor. But you're also not allowed to start off your technical document going, "All right, you dumb fucks." You can't do that.
Why not?
Pretty funny.
This is how you rename a printer. Sorry. Well, it was because of a comment that he made earlier in chat. Fair enough, Crumter, but you can't call it out. Just saying. I do not disagree with you. There are a few people that, well, no longer work for me.
Whoops.
That I very much was in the mindset of going, and you got this job how?
Thanks, Tundra.
Then again, Crufter,
There we go.
you might be able to take that phrasing and pass it through ChatGPT or whichever AI you like to use and go, I need you to make this professional. And that's how you really could still say that. And just have it come out sounding professional. I'm not really sure what they're gonna, I'm not sure what the AI is going to come up with, but...
You want to take that truck on over, Tundra? Or you want me to take it on over?
I left it.
All right.
How are we doing on your convoy routes, Tundra?
Got another couple done. Just waiting on just a few more.
Okay.
Oh yeah, so remaining reward and then reward per truck. So if you look at that, you can actually math out how many rounds
Yes.
it has to take before
Yes.
it finishes.
That's what I was asking.
Nice.
That's what I was asking. What you got left?
From the Annabelle to the Steel Pipes facility, still waiting on one more run from him. It looks like.
Okay. Is that it?
And then from the harbor base to the transit, that's that little van.
Yeah, harbor base to the transit is where we've got some challenges with the road.
They seem to be making it fine
Okay.
so far. So. No, I plotted that just perfectly too. So the van slips right by the other truck coming the other direction.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
It's working.
So, I mean, I guess you could say that. You and IT joking. If they don't get it, they're fired. Oh, nice, Crupter. It's always nice to have a boss like that. I've got a person that I had to do that with, so, yep.
Beep to you too, truck.
He often says to me, I want to say this. And I look at it and I go, oh, you can't say that. Here, say it this way. That way they're still saying what they want to, but it comes more across as a direct message, as a more personal, direct message, not as a attack. And believe me, I've sent a few of those emails out. Going, all right. And yes, I had to run through ChatGPT, so I'm going, this is what I want to say. Clean
What
this
is it
up.
you really, really want?
Clean this up for me. Because, you know, I'm going, you fuckers are making my life difficult. Do your damn job or you're fired. You can't say that. Not in this day and age.
Nope. Have HR all over you.
Alright. Are we good on your routes?
Waiting for that van to make one more pass.
Okay. Sorry, chat. We're just giving a few minutes for Tundra's end of the multiplayer to catch up so he gets all the rewards.
Getting that sweet, sweet XP.
Yeah, and I get that, Corruptor. I mean, I got into some massive trouble recently because somebody decided to spring a project and then didn't bring IT into it until the very last minute, as always. And I happen to have an open window, and so they asked me to come to the meeting. And so I came to the meeting. And I looked at everything he's wanting to do, and I went, all right, well, you didn't think about this, you didn't think about this, you didn't think about that. These things are going to need to be done. All these pieces need to be in place before IT can do anything. By the way, where's your racy? And this poor guy gave me a deer in the headlights look afterwards, just going, my what? Going, your racy, you know, responsible, accountable, consulted, informed. Where's your racy? This is your communication matrix. And he went, I don't have that. And then I looked at him and was, well, you better build one because you need to know who's responsible, you need to know who's accountable, you need to know who's consulted, and you need to know who's informed. At this point in time, I just told you your project's fucked. Because you brought IT in at the very last minute, and I'm not going to allow you to blame IT for your project failing. And believe me, I've been here long enough. I can go a lot further up the chain than you can.
Friends in high places.
All of a sudden,
come on, little van.
And all of a sudden, this guy's, you know, cockiness and everything all disappeared. All of a sudden, it was, yes, sir.
Pretty good.
And then I, you know, smoothed it over, of course. Going, look, I'm not trying to make your life difficult. Obviously, nobody taught you how to do project management. These are the steps you need to do for project management. This is how you prepare. And afterwards, of course, he thanks me for going, oh, I didn't know about any of this stuff. Thank you so much. Going, all right. Well, next time. In the meantime, your current project, you need to add an extra 2 months to it because you got no hardware, you got no power, you got no network, and all that has to be put in place before you can have your project work. All right, that says the route completed. So you're good? Finished?
Van is almost there. He's about to drive in. Okay, that one's done.
All right, time to go to the next map. All right.
So, driving up on its final point. at the same time, which is good.
Oh, is it not delivered yet?
That one's done.
All right, you're good for me to go back to the hub because I'm gonna kick all y'all out.
Yep.
All right.
Which is kind of sad. We can't just all be in the same lobby as you transfer to the next map.
I
We have
know.
to all rejoin.
Okay.
All right, next map.
Now, what I do like about this game is...
okay. So that's what you were getting at. So, Chinny, we were in Aftermath.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We hadn't even, you talk about being able to pick two different maps, Incommunicado or Sunken.
Yeah. This is that would be the first one, the tutorial map.
Well, you've got Precipice, which is your tutorial map. Then you got Aftermath. Then you get to choose between Incommunicado and Sunken. What do we want to do? Sunken or Incommunicado?
Sunken sounds like a lot of sand. You got the jerk for it.
I think in Sunken you get the better what is it? You should be able to unlock the better crane and the better
well, we're going to Sunken.
Yeah.
Don't say anymore.
The big 18-wheeler, the one with the longer trailer.
18-wheeler, nice.
Yeah, the one that you can transfer, or you can transport to.
All right, we're Eastern Europe, summer, and it's an emergency call for help in surveying the damage after a recent earthquake in Eastern Europe.
Ooh.
There's a castle.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Chad. I'm not going to dismiss. I want to see all the different little screenshots they want to give us.
This is supposed to be a simple survey operation. They had an earthquake recently. Did quite a bit of damage to the area in general, and the steel mill in particular. We don't quite know the full extent yet. So you just need to get in, find out, and get out. Nice and easy, right?
Get my vehicle out of the way.
Do you got a storm going on at your house?
I do.
I hear the thunder.
I do. It's the thunder's in the distance, though, so that's impressive that the microphone's bringing that up.
Yeah, I was like, I hear thunder, but I know there's definitely no storms around here.
Yeah, I'm watching the sky flash, and they even said that if storms develop in our area, then they'll be severe.
Yeah.
There's that one. There's that
We
one.
just got done with like a week-long freaking thunderstorm watch.
Alright. I've sent invites to all three of you. I'm going to grab a smoke real quick while you guys log in.
Did you send it to all three of us? I have not gotten one.
I have not got one. Oh, wait a minute. That's it. No, that was an earlier one.
I sent them. There's that one. There's that one. Ooh! I felt the vibration from that one.
Yeah, I heard it.
Alright, I have sent the invites again. Or at least tried to.
I'm joining right now.
Okay. So, one of you got it. So we'll all be joining in with our scout vehicles.
It's joining in for me.
Still have not received. The heck?
Well, I'll wait until the two of them are fully loaded in. And then I'll say, whoa.
Maybe I can use your invite code.
I may have to.
Oh, that was loud.
Well, that's because I'm standing in my front door.
Okay, it's like, yeah, that one was loud.
Go. Now the microphone's picking up the outside.
Let's see.
Oh, this
I
store
used
is
your,
this store is
All right, new map.
very electrical.
What map are we doing?
We are doing Sunken.
Okay.
I used the invite code
Okay.
because it wasn't hidden on your streams.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's one of the downsides because there's no way to hide that.
Yeah, they really should have that hidden.
Hey, unless I throw up a be right back screen.
Be right back screen.
I have not. I'm betting it's a giant middle finger.
Nope.
Oh, that would be Chinny's that would be Chinny's be right back screen. He's Air Force.
No, my be right back screen actually has a truck saying next to some porta potties.
Oh, nice. Hey, no, I like that. I like that. That's awesome. All right, finish my smoke chat, and then we're gonna go drive around and let's see what it is they're looking for. I just want to make sure everybody got connected first. So we got all three of you.
Yeah, I'm in just cruising around the roads.
Yep.
Well, I mean, the beginning of the thing is to drive around, survey the area. Tundra's trying to, make sure I'm stuck.
Looks like as exciting as
It's your park brakes on, so it's just like,
Oops. The company wants you to retrieve valuable mining equipment.
Oh, this looks like a mess.
Sure does.
And that looks like mud. Oh, I should not be driving through this.
Looks like the marker's up here. Oh. That's sketchy. Definitely want to make sure your wheels are on both sides.
Alright, got high cern.
Oh, don't try going through there. That's a ravine.
Hey, Dragon.
Taking the road.
Yeah.
Keep going your direction and then turn into the building and pull me off this stupid fencing.
Alright, let's figure out where you're at.
Keep going. Up. Nope, turn around.
I don't see you.
No, he's way down there.
I'm at the steel pipe facility.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's to the north of you.
Yeah.
So basically back the way you came.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was going exploring and everything. But no, somebody had to go get himself stuck.
Hey, if I remember right, when I started, I got you unstuck. Weird, you would think I could attach a winch to that big red tank in front of me.
Freaking H1 Hummer is so expensive. 35,000.
Hey, Jenny,
Yeah.
come attach your winch to me. See if we can get a double winch going.
I think I can go forward now. Dragon.
Okay.
Oh, you can't do a double winch. You can't chain it. Sadly.
Thank you.
Yep.
Game does not allow chain winching.
Oh, the worst part is, Crofter, not just for a server. Right now, it's for any hardware. Alright, so that counts as a garage.
Oh, that road's washed out.
Alright, go ahead and hit that point of interest over next to you, Chenny.
Okay.
Alright, so we need to go that way. Oh, it's under Erectus scout vehicle. Say he needs
No, I just put it-
say he needs something better.
Yeah, just put it off the side of the road. I don't think we can cross there.
All right,
I think we have to
so
go down this way.
I think we're gonna need a bridge.
I think we have to go down this way. Oh yeah, this road is nearly gone too. Look at this.
Yeah, I see that.
Damage is insane. Sinkholes everywhere.
Yeah, I'm on the opposite side from you, Tundra. Let's see if I can get across this thing. Oh. I'm crossing on a train cart.
Using the train car as a bridge. Yeah, I think we might have to build that bridge. I don't see a way across this way either. Maybe. I can get to where you're at. Oop, that's a pole. I tried to turn.
And over I go.
Funny thing is where you were at before you crossed that is I think where it's really we need to head. Why is it not wanting to attach?
Oh!
Let me pull you this way.
There we go.
Up out of my way.
I can't believe I made him almost completely over that rail car.
Nice.
I have a whole menu of things for you to do.
Where are we going?
Connect the tunnel exit base to the steel pipes facility. 2, make some room at the port so we can get your gear shipped over. 3, replace the gas tank at the concrete plant. You can find a replacement at the gas station. They have plenty, so they won't miss it.
Okay.
Clean this off.
Is that the lighthouse over there? Last I heard, the bridge gave way. I wonder if you can still get to it. Only one way to find out, right?
Alright, so it
Looks like
sounds
we
like
can cross this.
Jenny got.
Yeah, your winch attached to the pipes there, Tundra.
Yeah, I was pulling the pipes off the area. Looks like we could cross this with vehicles.
Man, the
If
sand
we can
quarry
clear it.
all the way over there.
Gotcha.
Okay. Well, I've got a steel beam facility where you can bring rubble to. Got a steel pipe facility that we can bring rubble to. We've got 2 sand quarries. One of them is... You know what? Fine, I'll spin the gas. Oh, wait, I didn't get the... Oh. Okay, our gas and stuff doesn't carry over. All right.
Yep. Different map.
Okay, so looking at what we got here, we've got our vehicles, we've got our garage that we can work with. Bridges. I don't want bridges available. I want to lay out a bridge.
I mean,
I want to put a bridge right there. Oh, Jenny looks like he's stuck.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get a vehicle so that we could start hauling some scrap material.
I think your best bet is to take the steel beams facility, but even that needs. Yeah, Thunder, we're gonna need your dump truck.
I see a lot of spots that'll definitely eat it.
Well, I was gonna say let's get started over here in the starting area, because that's gonna take us long enough. It'll probably eat up the rest of the time of the stream.
And we're trying to clear rubble so we can cross right here. But oh no, I wasn't looking.
So I'm looking at the map. Look what we got. Alright, let's set an objective. Clean out damaged containers around the port. Give the tunnel exit base access to pipe production. Oh, I see. That will restore the steel pipes. Oh, so we need to get a road coming through here. Okay. But we also need to clear out. I don't think my vehicle can do this.
Oh man.
All right, Tender, I'm coming around. I'll try to cross and see if I can get over to you. Oh, you got it. Good job. All right, you got that clear.
Nice. Be a little crossing point. Alrighty. Park out of the way here and
There's a lot here to be able to pick up, but yeah, that's what I thought.
I don't know if
Where we going?
are there any spots that you know you wanted filled with sand?
Give me a second. I think it's going to be more clearing stuff out. But no, I do know a spot I want cleared with sand, filled with sand. Let me mark it.
I wish we could winch. Can you connect your crane?
I am going to put a marker here. We're going to roll with a flag and do yellowish or greenish.
Holy crap, the rain is coming down quite a bit.
Granted, the gap that I just pointed out, when you see where the entry point is and where the exit point is, you'll see what I mean by this needs a lot of sand.
Oh,
but there's a lot of material there to be able to pull out for recyclables. So don't want to bury the recyclables in sand.
they'll pop up above the sand.
Okay.
If I do bury them.
Oh, no.
All right. So.
Oh no.
All right, we got this.
Trying to get out fast.
But at least fill it in that route there. That'll give us a smooth route to the steel beams.
Yep. And get behind you.
Yeah, let's pave it. Because it'd be pavement to pavement. So yeah, let's fill it up with sand and flatten it out and then pave it. Because the rest, yeah, no, there is no safe way to the steel beams facility. So. And Tundra, when you get over there, you'll see what I mean. This is going to take a lot of sand.
Yeah, quite a bit of it.
Good thing
Definitely.
Good thing you've got infinite sand.
I don't have infinite sand. I still have to refill it the thing.
Yeah, but I think you're in range of it.
At the moment, yeah, I am.
Yeah, so that whole section there that I'm wanting to build in. Where are you going?
I am high-centered. The heck? I'm high-centered on a boulder. Oh no, don't fall off in the hole.
Curious where you're going, Tundra. Oh, okay.
I'm surveying. Oh, that hill you want? Oh, well, yeah, that's going to take a lot more sand.
Yeah.
That hill is very steep.
Yeah, I want to go from there down to the steel plant.
I don't know if that's going to work. Because the road itself is already on a hill. So even if you fill it in, you risk tipping over trying to get onto the road.
No. You fill it in, we give it a good grade, and we should be good.
Really?
It's going to need a lot of sand. Alright, so...
the map is infinite.
So let's see, Chinny,
Yeah.
thing you could be doing,
Yeah.
in the same area that Tundra's working in, there's a
Yeah.
lot of recyclables that just go right up to the steel beams facility.
Okay.
Now, I'm still trying to figure this one out. So I have a particular... Where's the steel pipe? Steel pipes is there. Oh, okay, so let's take it from here. So from here, I'm sitting here looking at the tunnel exit is all caved in. Alright, so that's got to be filled in. Oh, that's not hard to do. I appreciate that, Corruptor. I do. I do. I really appreciate that. Tundra, you'll have to read what he put in chat. Because he's directly referencing our conversation just now about filling in that gap.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, boss. Hey, I've been in those situations before with DOT. It's just like, this is not going to work. And this person, they do paperwork. They don't actually are out in the field. It's like, it's not going to work. And they're just like, do it anyway. That's the way it's supposed to be done. It's like, it's not going to work. But we'll do it. And then they get mad when it doesn't work.
When it doesn't work, yeah.
Yeah. And it's just like... But you can't say nothing because they're your superiors. So.
That's because you're not mean, Corruptor. You're honest.
Yeah, honest and mean awfully, or sometimes they get mixed up.
And yes, there is a huge differentiation between that. Mean is saying things for the sake of trying to hurt somebody's feelings. Honest is going, look, I don't want to hurt your feelings, but you're a fucking moron.
Hey, I'm right here.
And sometimes it needs to be said, though. It's for them to get the point.
Well, because you can't smack somebody in the back of the head to try to get them to... I mean, you're not allowed to do that anymore.
Yep.
Use your words. Really? That's what you want me to do?
Dumbass is a word.
You want me to use my words? Okay. And then you get in trouble for using your words. Well, that's not what I meant. You told me to use my words. And I used my words. It's not my fault they're sitting in the corner crying now.
Oh, there's loose asphalt bits falling off over here.
Yeah, that was the thing I was noticing. That's why I was wanting to get the sand filled in all the way. So then we'll bring in the asphalt machine and the steamroller and just turn that into a road.
It's just I was running over little loose bits of asphalt. And it's like, oh, it's crumbling off the side.
Yeah, I noticed that when I was driving the truck through there. And so since I noticed it when I was driving the truck through there, I was like, oh, yeah, we are not going to plot a route through there until that thing's completely filled in. And from what I
freaking wrecking crew over here.
well, and from what I've seen, they actually expect this game to be played multiplayer. I mean, yes, they have the single player option, but I believe it was intended to be played multiplayer.
Yeah, so is SnowRunner. Like, if you play that thing single player, you'll notice that there's a lot of missions that you're doing multiple trips. Like 3 or 4 trips that take half an hour to an hour each way, and it's just like, yeah, this was meant for multiplayer.
Yeah. Or you're left going, all right, this is getting stupid.
Okay. Yeah, that might start to get gradable over there.
I'll go ahead and grab the asphalt machine.
Oh yeah, grab the fun machine, Grab the fun bit.
That way, as I'm coming over it, I can go, hey, y'all missed a spot.
Oh, okay, I can't push things.
You tend to climb over them, don't you?
Yeah, I climb over it rather than push it. I was trying to push a pipe out of the way, but...
Need me to push something?
And I realize this vehicle is intended to be transport vehicle. So I'm making my way over there at 3 miles an hour.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, though.
Worst part is that
centered.
What I have found is that the slower the vehicle goes, the easier it is for me to tip that thing over. Oh, I'm not trying to roll downhill. You're going the wrong way.
Still dump your sand.
You're rolling it over. That's hilarious.
Yeah. I love that. That might have gotten me unstuck. Yeah, I'm unstuck.
Now, Grant, I will say the one thing that's nice about the asphalt vehicle is that I don't have to have the dump truck nearby full of asphalt to help refill the vehicle.
Yep.
Yet.
Yay! Let's not make this thing too complicated.
I mean, they do plan on adding a hard mode, so maybe.
Hard mode. You put down the sand and it just washes away during the rainstorms.
Yeah.
And you're just like, son of a... And the rainstorm always comes at the worst possible time.
Oh! And over he goes.
I mean, I had already meat fired from this job. I'm drinking while driving heavy machinery, so, you know.
Yeah, you definitely would be.
I don't see my career in road construction lasting long.
Not past 6 beers, huh?
I wonder if you could just hook up to it with your crane and just drag it up the hill instead
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
of a little too heavy for your
Yeah.
I think that's going to need more sand, just looking at it.
We're getting there. We're clearing out some pipe.
Working on it, boss. Shaking the tree.
Well, you know, if you shake it more than once, you're playing with it.
Thunderstorm with a high of 74 and a low of 63.
Oh, dude.
Have to lower your crane a bit. Yeah, you'll have to put it as low as it can go.
Just because I don't want it to take forever to drive this thing too. I guess I'm going to buy a new steamroller.
The newer steamroller is going to go faster than the old rusty one because those things are pretty slow.
Yeah. That's not what I want to do.
Oh,
Open
Can I do it?
Garage.
Trying to help you push it up the hill. Nope. If I get right here.
What are you trying to do? Push him over?
No, no.
man,
Yeah, we're trying to get this dang pipe out of here.
yeah, we're gonna have to crane the other crane.
Really? I don't get that until level 19?
Oh, I'm dumping my dirt.
No. No. Why didn't it deploy my... There we go. I would rather it be the asphalt layer that I bought, but
So we could, I could pull out an asphalt layer, couldn't I?
absolutely.
Yep.
If you need to use another asphalt layer.
I just want something that runs a little faster than the rusty one.
Oh, gotcha. I don't have anything like that.
Yeah, so I just bought the upgraded steamroller. I love the tracks it puts in the mud and everything. That's such a nice job with that. Alright, I got the asphalt layer and the steamroller both over here now.
Need some help over there.
And that looks like Chinny's got some problems with his
Yep.
vehicle. Yeah, no, I get you. I get you, Crufter.
Oh. And that's why I hate marching mode.
Alright, I gotta go double check over here because Streamlabs is lying to me. It's obvious lying to me because Crufter's talking to me. But Streamlabs is telling me I got 0 viewers.
Yep. Mine says 7.
7, okay. Not bad tonight. You are 0. Well, I mean, but it'd be better if you were 1, right? You know, the Jet Li movie. Yeah. Leave it to DDG to lay out a project. Go, all right, this is what I want. And you all go, shit.
It's ain't bad, actually. It's going
I
pretty
don't
good.
think any of us said shit. We're just like, okay.
Yeah, I got a bit of a speed bump issue there, Korak.
Yeah, well,
Not anymore.
I'm flattening as fast as I can, Captain. I
I
can't
think-
flatten no faster.
Say, and Chinny, I believe, was trying to get all the rubble out of there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to deploy a crane, another crane.
Yeah, go for it. And this is a group effort, so if you've got vehicles available, grab whatever you got to make stuff happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a multi-company effort. I'm a little stuck.
I'm not beside you, Tundra.
Yep. Like I'm a little stuck.
And Crufter, I do want to point out that it's working.
go.
I'm behind you.
Yep.
Crofter was bringing up the whole, that's not going to work comment. And he's observing, watching as y'all are doing this. He's going, yeah, so about the that's not going to work thing.
It's actually kind of working, except for that one end of the edge of the road, though, where that grade is, that steep hill.
Yeah.
Where the original road's at. That's going to be a tough to get that actually smooth, so you don't tip over as soon as you try to get onto that road there.
Yeah.
Because it's just at such a bad angle.
Well, Tundra, I think if you, where I'm sitting, if you dump a little farther down here, it's not quite as a steep transition.
See if we can flatten it out.
Yeah. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
And over you go.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I said. I hate the marching mode, and I hate when you back up, the bucket goes all the way to the max height. It annoys me greatly.
It's way too high.
Yeah, being a person who has run wheel loaders before and knows how to properly operate them, it annoys me greatly.
Oh, does your dump truck have a winch on it?
No.
Okay.
None of the vehicles do, other than the Scouts.
Oh, where'd he go?
I just recovered. It's not that far a trip.
Okay, I switched over to my Scout and tried to rescue.
I don't know if you're gonna pull that over
Farther than, yeah.
Hey, I was gonna try.
I mean, you're a 3/4 ton pickup truck, but that thing weighs more than that.
I get that, but if I could at least give him a little bit of a nudge.
Yeah, like I said, if I'd been farther, I would have waited. I got to play with a nice big 4x4 genie boom all week.
Are you running the rusty or the good bulldozer?
I just had the rusty.
Oh, well, hold on. Let me deploy this. Alright, swap. It'll make your life a little bit easier. I know you're already all the way over there, but...
Oh, I'll swap next time I roll it. Shouldn't be too long.
Well, I mean, sitting right there, I got a vehicle. I can make sure that happens. Oh, it's one of those nights. Okay. Oh, Tundra feels like he needs to say he's sorry to you, Tundra. About the whole that's not going to work comment.
What was that?
He just says he feels like he needs to give you an apology. He's had that kind of a week.
Doesn't bother me none.
Fill in the divot a little bit more so that we have less of a grade coming down.
Yeah, give us a minute. We're working on it.
Oh, I know.
Boss, if you're going to sit in your office, at least order us pizza.
I got you.
There was a job once where it's just like we had the boss like just overseeing us all day because he had nothing better to do that day. And I was just like, and I just looked at him. I said, "Don't you have anything better to do? We got this." And he just got in his car and drove off. Like, okay.
I got you coffee. my equivalent copy was pulling down a better vehicle.
Yeah, that's when I was working, pulling out irrigation wells and repairing them using a crane truck. He had nothing better to do that day because he had a doctor's appointment, and so he canceled everything else. And like, we got this. You don't have to oversee.
Well, that's one of the things. The two of you are working so smoothly together right now that if me or Chinny tried hopping in there, we just get in the way.
Yeah. I'm just picking up debris over here.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm working as smooth as an overturned turtle.
Yep, makes sense.
Go figure. DDG had an idea for a road that's not even required on any of the missions. But I, drove the truck over to the steel beams factory and went, you know what? Getting it out of here sucks. Let's make a road here. I'm not sure if I'm going to be hopping on a show this week or not, Tundra. Hey, I might be.
It's like, good. Give me time to catch up some more.
Well, if I hop on a show this weekend, I actually hopped on the other night, and the only thing I did.
What happened there?
Well, the only thing I did was, if you notice, I wasn't streaming.
Yeah, I was like, what happened there?
I was working on building the fort.
No, I meant like you're supposed to do your game.
Oh, yeah, that got canceled because one of the players wasn't available. I was also in the middle of installing an air conditioner, and so I was like, oh, thank God.
Like, oh, good.
And then after I finished installing the air conditioner and everything, I thought about kicking off stream, but I was having a hard time picking up what game I wanted to play. And it was already 8:30, 9 o'clock at night, and I was like, you know what? Even if I did stream, I streamed for maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. And I went, you know what? Screw that. I am going to load up Enshrouded, and I'm going to give full focus to actually rebuilding Long Keep. So I spent a little bit of time doing some rebuilding of Long Keep. Not enough. And personally, when I look at everything I've done, and some of it took me quite a while because it's trying to make sure everything looks nice and doing one block at a time in some areas.
Oh, you stepped out too far.
Yeah, but after I was done, I was like, man, nobody's even gonna
notice. That was pretty good pull.
I was like, nobody's even gonna notice what I did here. But I did figure out why it's called Long Keep.
Yeah, the long job.
Not that. I figured out where the keep was, and why it's called Long Keep is because the keep is rectangular rather than square.
Oh, yes, that makes some sense.
And the keep is right over top of our warehouse. It goes from the front of the warehouse all the way back to where those ruined walls are. And so it's a quote-unquote long keep.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But no, I
so
spent,
glad about this.
I spent some time filling in some holes, filling in, various things to try to get things looking nice. It still needs hours of work. And when I say hours, I've calculated it's going to take me another 24 hours minimum. All right, I think y'all got that. Well, it's correct. Finishes moving that out. I think we're good for a road.
Yeah, I'm gonna dump one more right here to kind of help the hill out just a little bit.
Okay.
See, it's fast.
Oh, no worries, Cropter. He's a bit of a lot of my jokes too. Yeah. Not gonna touch that one, Cropter. But no, I don't think Tundra took it that way at all.
No, I've got some pretty thick scans, so you're good.
Man, that thing's got a massive truck bed.
Yep, and the fact that I can dump in, like I could just be like, pull up next to you. And then just...
Oh, man.
Good job, Chin.
That makes for an awesome vehicle.
Yep. And I could drive it backwards too. I can go all the way around. And then when I reverse,
Well, I bet that
I
makes.
can't move.
I bet that makes the controls a little funky.
yeah, it does. It does reverse all the controls, including the steering. But
Absolutely, Lewis. All right. Well, Jenny, since Korak and Tundra did all the work on getting the sand put in place, you want to follow me? You want to follow me with the steamroller?
Yeah. Is it started right here?
It's parked right behind me.
Okay. I'm getting in right now. Do it.
Yeah. Apparently, the sand guy thinks he has more sand to dump. Hold on.
nope, we're good. I'm going somewhere else.
Okay. Apparently, I can't steer this thing.
Yeah, it's it actually treat it like it's a forklift.
I need some help.
You got her stuck. That thing doesn't have hardly any clearance.
Oh yeah, I'm stuck.
Yep.
Jenny, you want to use a pickup truck back there to pull me out of here?
Yeah.
There comes the Tundra. Tundra the tank.
Yeah. Should be able to push you back onto the road. Or I'll just climb on top of you. Come on. I guess I'll have to push you forward. Oh, I got an idea, actually. I don't know if that helped at all.
Let's see.
Fill in that ditch.
Nope, still stuck.
help, the boss is stuck.
You're pretty heavy.
Yeah, well, those things actually are.
Did you
weigh
just
several
call me
tons.
fat?
You gotta wipe to boost that gear.
There you go.
Actually, that's a pretty good idea. Fill in that ditch, we can widen the road out slightly.
Nice.
To be so you don't have to be so right next to the cliff edge.
Right.
Oh, jeez.
It's pretty steep, huh?
Just a little. I'm gonna come back across this a couple times.
Yeah.
I say, don't even bother steamrolling this yet. Let me let me try painting in between the lines first.
Okay.
Oh, that is steep. Oh, that is very steep.
I saw you drift over there.
Yeah.
Well, that'll be a first. I don't think anyone's ever drifted a asphalt layer before.
Fast and Furious 400. The drifting asphalt.
Don't give them any ideas.
Well, I'm sure they'll get the idea to take construction vehicles like this to do some kind of weird racing thing with them.
Yeah, I mean, I know that one where they took the freaking crushed Mustang and used it to stop a tank connected
Right.
with the freaking bridge cable. It's like, no, that tank would rip that thing to pieces. Just keep on going like nothing happened.
What the hell's in my way?
Is it just too steep?
It's a hump. Yeah, it's clear the hump.
Man, I miss the Fast and Furious, like the first couple. Those are my favorites.
Oh, absolutely.
This is like where you actually focused on the
Real muscle cars.
real muscle cars, street racing, all that stuff. Because of the first Fast and Furious movie that I watched, when I watched that on tape, that's actually the reason that I begged my mother to get me the first Need for Speed game. It was like, I gotta have that. Street racing.
Okay, so apparently this spot was not flattened out.
Oh, I thought it was.
Nope, it is nothing but a massive speed bump.
The whole thing was a massive speed bump.
We're trying to build a road.
It's a minor speed bump now.
It would probably take us another hour or two to actually flatten all that out to where it was actually easy to pave.
No, I get that, but I'm currently in a spot where I am having severe difficulties driving this thing.
It's not made for what you're trying to do.
Let me see if I can bump you sideways. That help?
Well, I'll let you know once you're out of the way.
Yeah, I wanted to get my blade up. Go! Whoa, 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 whoa.
Now, if you make a big mistake and need to get rid of that asphalt, that loader does have an asphalt destruction mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a mess this place is. See him drifting over there.
I'm trying to think it was just a flat part y'all did.
Oh, no, that was super flat. It was a lot flatter than it was.
Alright, go ahead and smooth out what we got. I know there's holes in it, but oh, yeah, I'm stuck.
Yeah. Like, that is not a road.
Oh, I am very much stuck. Someone's gonna have to tow me out of here. Or push me out, that works too. No, I was trying to steer.
There we go. Yeah.
Alright, I'm out.
And they crane in just the right spot.
I see some spots.
Oh yeah, there's
Way down
definitely some empty spots over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna get started on that then. I think there's a black hole right there next to the road. So we kept filling that in and the hole just kept reappearing.
I wonder if I can hit that sandy spot in the middle and flatten it.
And like I said, we're doing this just to make our lives easier.
There.
Now you have to make it flatter, you know, is that correct? I just
Oh
didn't
yeah,
make-
that big sand spot right there.
Well, I know.
Right.
I missed it.
Oh,
Trying to steer this jalopy around.
I'm trying to get out of your way, Chin.
You're good.
The whole reason I said for him to go ahead was so I could take advantage of what he paved and take this back over there. Because, yeah, this vehicle moves so fast. Woo! We're moving at hyperspeed. This is the crappiest looking road ever.
Hey, now, it was a crappy looking road when we started. It's a masterpiece now.
I mean, you're not wrong. It's definitely a heck of a lot better than what we had. See, Chitty, doesn't that thing run so much better than the Rust Bucket?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess maybe that's not flat enough. Nah, I'm stuck again.
Yeah, there's a big spot right there. I just kept eating everything. Maybe it'll sit on top of the asphalt now, though.
Yeah, it just might.
Turn. Why are you refusing to turn? I want you to go that way.
Hey, Dragon, I'm going to have to head out. I got to go pick up my brother.
Alright.
It was fun, though. Let me know when you do it again.
It'll be every Friday. So if you look on my server,
Yeah.
there's a channel called DDG Schedule.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And it tells you what games I'm playing what night. And it's not
Okay.
always 100% accurate, because sometimes I'm just not in the mood for that game. But
I'm always in the mood to make roads.
but that particular schedule should stay fairly accurate.
All right. Sounds good.
Currently, it's out of date. I have not uploaded the new schedule yet. Because Tundra is an amazing person, and he's the one that helps design the artwork and everything for my schedule. And so I let him know when the schedule changes. You know, 'cause sometimes it's a little skipping a beat. Of going, oh, this is a game I'm really interested in right now. So we wind up kind of putting the scheduled games off to the side, but that doesn't change the schedule. And there's other times, well, like Satisfactory, when I post up the new schedule, you'll notice Satisfactory will no longer be on the schedule. Because we've gotten far enough along with Satisfactory that I don't want to do anything else in Satisfactory until Tundra has made it to phase 5.
Yeah, it looks like there's a lot of people, a lot of work to do here. Though. Sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
But is this something that I want to play all the time? I like it because it's a nice, chill, relaxed game. I will send you a few other games that I like, or actually, since we're friends on Steam now, you can check on Steam to see what other games we have in common.
Yeah. Well, 7 Days to Die for sure. That's one that I really like to go to.
Yeah, 7 Days to Die, I had to stop playing because when we get too far with the building and everything,
Yeah.
my FPS dies.
uh,
It makes it really hard to stream. And that's the main reason I haven't gone back to 7 Days to Die, because the engine hasn't changed. And because the engine hasn't changed, that means that it doesn't matter what all new stuff they add to it, I'm still going to wind up with the same problem.
yeah.
I play a lot of survival games. Not a lot of zombie games. Zombie games typically are not in my forte, but I've seen a lot that I like. But yeah, well, I mean, I'm looking at trying to find a spot for V Rising. So we may have actually opened up a slot for V Rising to finally show up in the rotation. Because they had a massive update a month ago.
I got to look into that one. I don't think I have that one.
V Rising is kind of a weird top-down vampire survival game. But it also includes building, construction, crafting. It has all the elements to it. It's just done from a different camera angle.
Oh, okay.
More of a, I don't want to say Castlevania because it's not even Castlevania style, because the, how do you describe that? Tell you what, when I launch the server's already there. When I launch a V Rising stream, just take a look and see the viewpoint, because some people get turned off by the viewpoint.
Like Warcraft kind of games.
Other games that I like to play that are big right now on my list, of course, Enshrouded is huge on my list right now.
Yeah, that'd be a good game to get in on.
Yeah, Enshrouded is probably the biggest one I'm streaming right now. Because that's the one that's got my attention. That's the one that I'm really focusing on. But then you got Icarus, you got Satisfactory, you got Foundry, you got Grounded that we haven't gone back to, Pi.
You said Grounded?
Yeah, Grounded, Small Land.
Yeah.
I play a lot of early access games, but the big thing on my channel is all the games that I play need to have a multiplayer functionality to them. And it needs to have a co-op multiplayer. Not a, we're trying to kill each other.
Yeah.
PvE.
Yeah. What you got?
I said PvE
Oh, yeah.
versus PvP.
Yes. Yeah, I'm not big in PvP. I mean, now, granted, don't get me wrong. There are games where the PvP is fun.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot of games where PvP is put in there just because people want it. And honestly, it doesn't even fit the game. You know, and so, you know, I try to I try to be selective about the games I'm streaming because I want to play games that I enjoy.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know, you're not gonna see me grabbing whatever the next biggest baddest game is, the thing that's the high mark on YouTube at that point in time. For instance, like Dune. Well, originally I was turned off by Dune. I actually had keys and whatnot to join in the game. Back at the very beginning during the alpha and beta. But everything I saw was all PvP. And I was like, that's not my kind of game. So I never joined in on it. Now I kind of wish I had joined in on it because, well, then I would have gotten the game for free. But
Right.
But no, I mean, I try to be very, very picky about the people that have joined me. I'm picky about what games I'm playing. You know, I want stuff that I enjoy. And Chinny, I mean, you watch. I've seen you show up in Bears streams and whatnot, and it. You know, I've even seen on Bear streams where he's playing the game for the sake of just playing the game because he's just not feeling that night, but he's playing it because that's what he had on the schedule.
Yeah.
You know, and you can tell when a streamer is not enjoying the game.
Been a few of those when Fortnite was popular. There were people getting tired of it, but it was their biggest source of views and income at the moment, so they kind of forced themselves to play it.
But the thing is that the best way to grow a channel is to play the things that you enjoy, because your audience.
Go ahead, Tundra.
Your audience is going
to
be able to tell if you're enjoying yourself or not. Oh, dear God, where are y'all working at now?
Filling in this little patch.
We're on our
here.
fifth place since you started talking.
All right, let me head out. Let me head out, guys.
All right.
Gotta go
All
grab
right,
some
Jenny.
fast.
Have some good
All
night.
All
Hey,
right.
you know, just mess with him. Tell your brother we said hi.
Yeah, I will. I'll see you later, Dragon. Tundra,
All right.
Gray, I'll see ya.
Later, buddy.
See ya.
Later.
Appreciate you joining us.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you.
And hey,
Yeah.
every Friday we'll be playing this
Every
game.
Friday. Oh, okay, got it.
All right, man. Have yourself a great night.
All right. Good night.
And Thunder and Korak, I'm actually kind of thinking about time for me to wind up, wrap up as well.
Have you finished your road?
Yes, I finished my road.
All right, you want to come over here and pave this one? This
No.
little section?
No.
Okay.
It's a short one.
Do you know how long it's going to take for me to drive over there? This thing moves at like 1 mile an hour.
Yeah, as they should. Gotta lay it nice and evenly.
But no, we'll get a lot of this stuff done. And honestly, I kind of like the idea on this map. If you guys are okay with this, let's spend a little bit of time next session, and all the roads that we find that are, well, effed up, let's just go ahead and fix them.
Some of those you want to be careful with, though, because you can they introduce bugs in the missions if you do things ahead of time.
Oh, really?
So yeah, so if it looks like it's going to be obvious road fix or road rebuild, yeah, it's just like maybe wait until the mission is actually there to do that.
Okay. All right.
Like if it's super obvious, bridge building, that kind of stuff, yeah, it's like leave that until the mission is there to do that for it.
I got you.
There's some people have been talking about that. It's like if you do certain things ahead of time, you can bug out the mission or the map a little bit, and
Okay.
it gets angry.
Good to know. All right, well, chat, I'm going to take a look. Let's see. Wrapping up a little bit earlier than normal tonight, but I got some things I'm wanting to take care of. Let's see who else is on. You know what? She's on right now, and I can't remember the last time I dropped her a raid. We're going to go visit a little lady who's playing some Planet Crafter, which is one of my favorite games. I love playing Planet Crafter. So, from here, I'm going to say, chat, y'all have a great night. And I'll catch you next time. Gorak, Thunder, I'm still going to be online.
All right.
But chat, y'all have a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Later.